The Philippines has been ravaged by super typhoons, from Haiyan to Capricorn, and wherever the winds and waves have passed, wooden houses have been torn apart like pieces of paper and brick buildings have collapsed, leaving behind a trail of devastation and sad songs of life. The devastation and the sad life. Behind the disaster, the fatal vulnerability of traditional building materials was exposed. The poor housing structure is difficult to withstand the impact of extreme weather. When disaster is unavoidable, we can choose a smarter way. Steel structure bolted space frame buildings with excellent seismic and wind resistance performance become the key answer to reconstruction. Its high-strength steel can withstand Hurricane winds of more than 10 levels. Its flexible structure absorbs impacts and avoids collapsing damages. And its lightweight design tends short construction period and helps rebuild quickly after a disaster.
LF is especially professional and large-span space frame projects, such as cold storage, cement warehouse in barrel or dome shape, etc., comparing with traditional H-type steel structure. Space frame with large span has more advantages such as more stability, beautiful appearance, saving cost, etc. LF has been recognized internationally for its expertise in design and construction of space frame structure, domes, and freeform structures, with all product compliant with sustainable building requirements. Our products compass SGS, BV, UV testing and certification, as well as SGS provided by the welding process in line with the AWS evaluation. If the customer has other needs of documents and certifications, our documentation staff will further implement the cooperation. All production is completed in the factory, and the components are miniaturized to facilitate transportation. Avoid welding and processing on site as much as possible. Most of our products bolded a small number of welding or other treatment methods. The installation period is shorter, and the requirements on workers are lower. Factory manufacturing can avoid the safety hazards of on-site welding. Now let's have a tour of our factory. These are in the process of rod machining. This is the painting of the rods. Drill a base hole for the bulb bowl. Then the bulb bowl is machinized. Bulb bowl is solid. The weight is very heavy, need to be placed on the support with the aid of tools. The bulb bowls are sprayed with zinc to prevent corrosion. This is dealing with sandwich panels. The process in our factory is orderly, fast and quality guaranteed.
Next, I will take you to quickly understand the processing process of color steel plate and sandwich plate. The color steel plate uses galvanized or aluminized zinc steel plate as the substrate, and the surface is coated with color coating. Precise cutting with CNC cutting machine, and then pressed into waves or trapezoids by pressing machine. The coating is dried and cured to ensure weather resistance and beauty. Common core materials for sandwich panels include polyurethane PU, rock wool, and polystyrene EPS. The color steel plate and the core material are bonded by high temperature and high pressure to form a strong sandwich structure. Finally, trim the edges and check the flatness, bonding strength and fire resistance of the sheet. Roofing sheet processing is a complex and delicate process. Each step directly affects the quality of the final product. I hope that through this video, you have a deeper understanding of roofing sheet processing. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments.
This is the bearing system installation process. This is LF space frame installation. Step 1. Preparation of space frame components. Step 2. Pull out high-strength bulb from steel pipe. Step 3. Install sleeve on high-strength bulb. Step 4. Combination installation of steel pipe and bulb. Step 5. Complete installation.
Glass dome is usually made of tempered laminated glass, ultra-white glass and other high-strength, high-light transmittance materials with high transparency, good appearance, lightweight and other advantages. The glass dome is able to change with the skylight, bringing natural and soft light into the interior while reducing the use of indoor lighting and air conditioning, saving energy. Now let's look at some of the details. These are high-strength bolts. The role of high-strength bolts in the space frame structure is mainly reflected in the connection fastening and enhancing the overall stability. These are sleeves. The sleeve is mainly used to connect the steel bar, which is to connect two or more steel bars through the sleeve to form an overall structure.
High-speed railway station with grid structure is not only the core of transportation, but also a new name card for city development. From the exterior styling to the interior layout, the grid structure takes into account both functionality and aesthetics. The scientific mechanical design is wind and earthquake resistant and durable, providing a solid guard for the high-speed rail station.
The spatial framework of the cathedral is made of high-strength, corrosion-resistant steel. The steel has excellent mechanical properties and durability and can withstand a variety of loads inside and outside the cathedral, including spectator loads, wind loads, snow loads, etc. At the same time, the plasticity and workability of steel also enable the spatial frame structure of the cathedral to achieve a variety of complex shapes and details. The design of the space frame structure of the cathedral fully considers the safety, stability, and economy of the structure. Through accurate calculation and analysis, the designer determined a reasonable structural arrangement and component size to the safety of the cathedral under various laws. At the same time, also considered the economy and aesthetics of the structure by optimizing the structural form and material use, reducing the construction cost, and achieving the grand appearance of the cathedral and the comfort of the interior space.
A barrel shell is a shell with a barrel-shaped appearance or barrel-shaped structure. Shell is a kind of structure with curved shape and thickness much smaller than other dimensions, which can bear large loads and has good stability. This is the dome space frame structure coal bunker installation display. Dome coal bunker is mostly used in vertical large capacity coal bunker, and its structure can disperse the pressure evenly, so the stress performance is better. The design of dome coal bunker makes full use of its internal space, with high section utilization rate, which can store more coal. In addition, the construction of dome coal bunkers is relatively simple, and due to its structural characteristics, it is also easier to maintain.
This is demonstration of gas station shed roof installation process.
The space frame structure is usually made of high-strength steel, which has good durability and corrosion resistance, and can reduce long-term maintenance.
A barrel shell is a shell with a barrel-shaped appearance or barrel-shaped structure. Shell is a kind of structural form with curved shape and thickness much smaller than other dimensions, which can bear large loads and has good stability. Through the design of the barrel shell, the space can be fully utilized to improve the overall floor area ratio and space utilization rate of the building. The frame structure itself has a good bearing capacity, and the barrel shell can further enhance the stability and safety of the structure.
This is installation of Thailand flat frame.
Subscribe to me.
Stepping into the museum is like traveling through multidimensional space. The well-arranged space layout is not only the ultimate pursuit of architectural aesthetics, but also a deep tribute to the history and culture of the exhibits. At every step, you can feel the integration of history and modernity. The unique space frame design makes every corner of the museum full of surprises. The cantilever roof and the staggered beams and columns not only support the weight of the building, but also bear the crystallization of human wisdom. Every detail is a profound interpretation of architectural art.
The application of space frame structure in glass dome skylight is mainly reflected in its lightweight, efficient load-bearing capacity and aesthetic visual effect. As the dome skylight needs to cover a large area and bear a large load, the space frame structure can provide evenly distributed force transmission while reducing the weight of the overall structure.
Vancouver Sports Center building monolithic design, pearl as the design theme, and strive to make the stadium like a bright pearl, the shape of the crystal, translucent, full of life tension. Building materials such as aluminum, steel, prana, and polycarbonate light panels, forming a variety of organic combinations of glass, wool, and reuse.
Now let's take a look at the largest steel cathedral in the world, the Hand of God Cathedral in Nigeria. The steel structure gives the cathedral a strong and dynamic framework, as if injecting a steel spine into this sacred building. This structure not only demonstrates the mastery of modern construction technology but also carries heavy faith while showing people a balance of strength and beauty. Don't forget to subscribe. Contact us now.